First of all, thank you for supporting me. If you're here, thank you for giving my video a chance among all the other videos that are showing up in your newsfeed. If you are a subscriber already, thank you so much. I appreciate your energy in our YouTube community. And feeling called to do things a little differently. I have shared about learning what it means to surrender and allow life to unfold as is. And one of the biggest lessons I'm learning right now is really receiving. And so for this month, I'm playing around with verbalizing and speaking out loud my big asks. If you are open to hearing it, please stay tuned. If not, you may go ahead and jump to the content of today's episode. Alright. And you're still here, hello. If you're finding this channel or this video valuable, I would like to ask for your support so that I may continue doing my soul work and mission. And there are 3 things that you can do. You don't have to do all 3 of them. Just do what feels alive for you, what you resonate with. So first one is to engage. So please, if you can think of anyone who would find the content of this video valuable, please feel free to share. And also please consider liking this video so that it can help with the algorithm. And if you just feel called to share what came up for you as you're listening, or if you have any questions, please feel free to share in the comment. Send me an email or send it anonymously through the Google form. Second is to donate. If you feel called to give a monetary support, not expected and not required, by the way, but only if you feel called to do so, I have a link to a Google form in the description box, and all the details are there. So you have options if you're living in the Philippines or if you are living in another country. So there are options for you to share. Lastly is AVAIL. So I have books for sale. If you're living in the Philippines, we have a Shopee online store. Aside from my books, Thank Goodness I Got Lost and Self-Love Elevated, which I co-authored with other amazing women from all over the world. I also sell some of my pre-love books, and they are for rehoming, so you may check it out. Or if you are living internationally, the Self-Love Elevated is available in Amazon, and the Thank Goodness I Got Lost is available as an ebook for purchase in my Ko-fi account. I think that's about it. So thank you so much, and I'll see you to the content of this video. Thank you for your support. Hello, beautiful shining souls. My name is Jostine, intuitive life guide from the Philippines. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So, I wanna preface this by saying that this past 3 episodes have led me to this energy that I am in right now. I was contemplating because we are now on Life Tip 28, and there's, including this one, this are going to be the last 10 episodes of the Life Tip series, and I've been contemplating on how can I close this season in a way that, because there are lots of life tips to choose from, but what can I share that can really help you navigate your life wherever you are in your life journey? So today I'm coming in when I first tried to record, I was asking God for guidance. I was led to the life tip for today, which is get to know yourself. And so I tried to record it, but the words were not flowing. It feels stiff, it feels mechanical, it feels robotic. It's coming from the head, in short. And you know me, while I am also trying to learn how to balance, being or having more structure in the way that I deliver my messages, and really also leveraging on my strength as an intuitive speaker, really speaking from what is wanting to come through me at the time of recording. So it's that dance that I found myself in. Anyway, I trusted where I was in that moment of nothingness, of words not flowing through me, and trusted in that mystery. So I took a step back and went on my day. And then I tried to record again today. And as usual, I was praying and asking for guidance, and still nothing is coming. And when that happens, I usually check Facebook. Because believe it or not, some of my guidance I receive when I check my newsfeed. But that is because I have curated my newsfeed to only give me messages of hope, of peace and love and light. People I follow or people who inspire me and who I resonate with, right? But that's for another life tip or another episode. But anyway, I saw in my newsfeed this. It's difficult to hear God's voice when you have already decided what you want Him to say. And I was like, wow, that's it. That is where I will start. If you've been following me, you'll know that I don't believe in cookie cutter solutions. I don't believe in following just one system for the rest of my life. I learn from people I resonate with, and I adapt what I resonated with them and adapt it to my own. And that's how I've been going about with how I navigate my life, how I'm showing up and forming my beliefs and learning, unlearning, relearning. And in order to do that, really creating our own roadmaps, following our own path. The last 3 life tips that I shared with you, we started with follow your energy, take smart risks, and trust in the mystery. That's basically, in a nutshell, if I will simplify how I make decisions and how I navigate my life. That's it. I follow the pull of my energy, because that is like the strongest indication for me of where God is leading me. And then I allow my mind to speak up, questioning my moves and doubting my moves, like, is this really it? Second guessing myself. It is part of my design, which is confirmed in my human design very interestingly, and it's very huge in my Gene Keys profile. Again, that's for another episode, but I thought I'd mention that because it helped me validate, my way of being and living, which is really helpful. And and at the end of it all, I release, I let go, I surrender, and trust that God is in control, trusting in the unknown and the mystery, trusting in the unfolding of my life. I'm able to do all this, really trust in that system, in my way of navigating this life, because I really, really, really spent most of my life getting to know who I am. And it is very important, because if we don't get to know who we really are, if we don't get to know ourselves, then the world around us, other people, will tell us who we are or who we should become. And even, I've mentioned unlearning, right? Growing up, we've been conditioned, we've been programmed by our family, by our society, by our tradition, our culture, our education, our environment. And that is a natural part of the process, right? That's how we learn to be in this world. That's how we form our belief systems. That's how we learn how to perceive life. And that helped us to grow into the individuals that we are. However, there needs to be a point in our lives when we question those beliefs that we have carried when we are young. There will come a point in our lives when we desire to get to know who I really am, who you really are, outside of these conditionings, outside of the identities that have been given to you. When we strip away all those labels, all those identities, who are you? And questioning the belief systems that are running in the background of our minds. Is this really mine? Or is this someone else's? Do I really believe this for myself? Or am I just adopting this because this is what I've known all my life? We are created uniquely for a specific purpose in this world. You have your own unique gifts, talents, magic, preferences, tendencies, qualities, personalities, like all of this, and what you have learned as you grow, they make up your unique essence. And all that will allow you to discern how you will play your part in co-creating a better and brighter world for us and the generations to come, right? That is the invitation for all of us, to be who we really are, so that we can do what we came here to do. And so, I want to share practical tips on how you can start getting to know yourself. And at a very basic level, very easily, our likes and dislikes, right? Very easily. Just write them down. What do I like? What do I dislike? What do I believe in? What do I not believe in? What do I resonate with? What do I not resonate with? Just start with that, right? You can also start writing down, like, what are the identities and labels that I'm carrying? How do I identify myself? And then what does it mean for me? What does this label, this identity mean for me? And how is it influencing my life? And then we go deeper. What do you value? What do you really value? What do you really prioritize in your life? What is it that makes you come alive? What is it that makes you suddenly tear up? Because when you hear about it, when you think about it, when you feel it in your body, it just speaks really true to you. What are the issues in the world that really makes your heart scream in rage or blood boil? Because that could be an indication of where you are being called to serve, how you are being called to serve. What are your wounds? What are your greatest pain growing up or now? Because that may also give you a clue on where you are being called to serve? Like, what is your ministry? Why are your unique gifts, your talents, your strengths, your weaknesses? Write them all down. Write them all down. And if you're hitting a blank, my favorite way is go take lots of personality tests or self-awareness assessments. Because for me, like from my experience, like those are really helpful in helping me validate what I have known for myself. And it helped me to discover something that I don't know about myself, that I didn't really see, but now that I have been given the words like, oh, that speaks truth to me. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's interesting. Right? And of course, there might be some things that doesn't really land well for you, and that's okay. Just take note of it, right? And my suggestion, human design, gene keys, Enneagram, MBTI or 16 personalities. You can also check out via character strength survey, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put all the links below. Read through them and then highlight the words that speak to you, and highlight the words or statements that, oh, this is a potential of mine. I want that. And then, aside from that, I will invite you to be curious whenever you are getting triggered, because that could also be a clue to what is wanting to be expressed through you, to what is not yet in your awareness. I think that's about it for me today. I have given you a very, that's a good starter in getting to know yourself. And then as you continue on this journey, you'll discover more tools that you can use. But for now, I think this is a good starting point. All right. So thank you so much if you're still here. I hope that this is helpful. And I'd like to make the invitation, if you need help in getting clarity around, helping you get to know yourself more, please don't hesitate to send me a message. I'm opening my calendar for 2024 life mapping, and the agenda could include this. If you want to get to know yourself more, we can definitely talk about that. All right. And I also am available for 2024 energy reading if that calls to you. If you're curious, just send me a message. All right. Until the next episode, peace, love, and light. The world is waiting for your magic.